What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Remen, aka Allfires. We all wondered if we were going to get an official announcement from Marvel Studios, and we did, breaking late yesterday. Well, kind of. This coming via The Hollywood Reporter, but you can imagine that this article was written in conjunction with Marvel Studios' PR team. So we have the official news schedule for the rest of 2023 and 2024 as it pertains to Marvel Studios releases on Disney+. Some projects like Agatha, Coven of Chaos are now getting a new name, others are getting brand new dates, some have been delayed till next year. We're going to break down the entire new schedule for the rest of this year and next coming from Marvel Studios on Disney+. But first, if you could, quick reminder, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, so if that's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaways. There are 3 left this year. Again, all you got to do, be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want, stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so again, this broke late yesterday over at The Hollywood Reporter, and although they say this is according to their sources, guys, in a lot of cases, Hollywood trades like The Hollywood Reporter or Deadline work directly with the studios. This came under the headline Marvel Shuffles TV calendar with new dates for Agatha, Echo, X-Men 97 exclusive. What If is also getting a new date where they go on to report, quote, Marvel Studios has reshuffled the release dates for its slate of television shows. What If, Echo, and Agatha Coven of Chaos, now titled Agatha Darkhold Diaries, are among the titles receiving new dates. They then run down the full schedule as follows. First up, as previously announced, quote, Loki Season 2 will be the only show to hit this fall, debuting on Disney Plus on October 6th. They also go on to note that the trailer for Season 2 is the highest viewed trailer for any debut of a Disney Plus series, and that Season 1 remains the most watched Marvel series on Disney Plus. Then next up on Disney Plus after the Marvels drop in November will actually be the second season of What If that will debut, what they're saying, somewhere around Christmas Day, but should be noted that it's not a holiday themed series. They then go on to say that Echo, the spin-off from last year's Hawkeye, which was originally announced for a November 29th release this year, has now shifted into January 2024, and as previously announced, all of the episodes will drop at the same time, a first for any Marvel Disney Plus series. They then report, quote, next up on the schedule will be X-Men 97, the animated series that acts as a spiritual and tonal continuation of the classic 1990 series that aired on Fox. The series, first announced in 2021, was originally planned for a fall 2023 debut. We never officially heard that from Marvel, guys, but we scooped that back in January, but will now premiere in early 2024. The show is being described by sources who have seen it as a retro and love letter to the original. Also, a Season 2 remains in the works. They then go on to say Agatha, the WandaVision spin-off starring Kathryn Hahn, which was originally announced for a winter 2023 release, has been pushed back to early fall 2024, where it will serve as a lead-up to the Halloween holiday. And if you guys followed our scoop from earlier in the week, which I'll link at the end of this and down in the description, there should be a holiday special called The Witch's Road, which ties into that series and serves as a prequel, but will come out right after the series is done. The show, which has completed its filming before the strikes, as they note, was previously titled Agatha House of Harkness, then was retitled Agatha Coven of Chaos, but is now settled on Agatha the Darkhold Diaries. Now, next up, they go on to point out some of the other series that were set, like Ironheart, a show that focused on genius inventor Riri Williams, Dominique Thorne, who originally showed footage for this back in D23, and then the character showed up at Black Panther Wakanda Forever, was to have dropped this fall as well, but is now completely off of the schedule. It finished shooting, but its completion is affected by the strikes, meaning there are still things that they need the actors to do, whether it be voiceovers or reshoots, rewrites, whatever is going on with that series. It's still being held up. So now it is off of their schedule. That was another scoop we had run weeks ago, that was indefinitely delayed. And speaking of indefinitely delayed, finished the article by saying Daredevil Born Again, a continuation of the Netflix series in the MCU, was expected to debut in spring of 2024, but paused mid-production amid the strikes. Wonder Man also paused mid-production, and it's unclear where on the calendar these 3 series will end up. Guys, most likely now alongside something like Deadpool, which was said to have only been able to suffer about 30 days into the strikes before it wouldn't be able to hit its May release. There is no shot of seeing these in 2024. Well, if they are going to debut in 2024, it'll be towards the end of the year. There's just such a long turnaround time, and for something like Daredevil Born Again that was going to shoot for 18 episodes, and surely they don't want to still be shooting in the middle of the season while the episodes are coming out, there's just no way they're going to be able to get this done. Speaking of which, if you're wondering why they ran this information in an article in the Hollywood Reporter instead of doing some sort of, press blast or mini video like they've done in the past, it's probably for the same reason that they didn't add any of the films on there, including the Marvels, which by all sources is still coming out on the 10th. They just released a trailer with that information. They're not going to delay that. But Deadpool is not going to be able to hit its May 3rd, 2024 release date. It's going to get moved. This is the reason they don't talk about the films either. Captain America Brave New World is set for the middle of the summer, but if that also, like Ironheart, needs anything in the way of reshoots, any voiceovers, they don't have access to any of the writers or actors right now. They actually can't do anything. So I imagine we are at least in a world right now with, depending on how far these strikes go, where we may be waiting a long time for a Marvel movie, quite a bit, maybe even up to a year after we see the Marvels drop in this November. So these offerings now on Disney Plus, while they said they're quote unquote pulling back, when you see 4 or 5 shows on the calendar over the next, say, 16 months, that might be the only Marvel Studios we're getting and it all. And lucky for them, this may be the one case where the glut of Marvel Studios projects that Bob Chapek wanted them to put out might actually end up working in their favor, as you can imagine, depending if the strikes go long enough, a lot of these studios are going to get to the point where they don't have anything left in the pipeline and to put out, except for Marvel, who's just got all these shows to put out on Disney Plus, especially the animated stuff where they did all the voice work first. You animate the cell second, so they've still got the animators, and at least for now, working to finish some of those series up. But guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, how you would feel about taking a year off from Marvel movies. Maybe it would be for the best, and which of these shows you're most hyped for. And over the next couple of months, guys, let's keep our fingers crossed that the studios can make their way back to the negotiating table with both the actors and the writers, negotiate in good faith, and get a deal done that makes both the actors and the writers feel good about returning to work. Again, let me know all your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff. And quick reminder, we will be doing watch parties for the Loki series when it goes live and What If. Hopefully, Marvel Studios is going to stick to this 9 p.m. runtime that they've been doing with Ahsoka. Realize it's better for the fandom that's excited to watch these things. A lot of people are missing when it goes live in the middle of the morning, then waking up to just watch a recap on one of these YouTube channels before they even watch the episode itself. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll go live at a more decent hour. We'll do the watch parties. As far as the giveaway stuff, guys, all the same rules will always apply. We've got 3 PlayStation 5 giveaways between now and the end of the year, the 4th in January. So over like the next 6 or 7 months, 4 PlayStation 5s, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Remen. Find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at @I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, with original music under the name All Fires. And while I'd sincerely appreciate you checking my band out, thanks for checking the YouTube channel. Let's stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.